You are entering into an opportunity for greatness within yourself to know what to do in order to bring growth into your life and into your center. So I'm super excited as you're coming in. I hope you are coming in with your pen and your paper ready because the challenge is on, y'all. And I'm telling you, just in being in the room tonight, I'm super excited for what our visionaire has for us. So what I'm gonna do, I'm I'm scrolling the room. I want when I call your name, I want you to take about 20 we had a cheer. Introduce yourself, get yourself together. I want y'all to introduce yourself and get yourself together ready for Enroll 20. Lady Kimberly Towns, come on, unmute yourself and tell us who you are.
Hey, um, I am.
Hi.
Hey, y'all. Sorry, my picture's not on tonight. Um, but I am a preschool owner of the Gathering Place for Kids.
Yeah.
It's been about four years now, and I'm
Okay.
excited about Miss Brandy and this
Yeah.
boot camp because I want to grow. I want to be in the know. I want to empower not only the children but the staff, and I
Yeah.
want people coming from all over the city ringing my
Super.
doorbell to enroll
Yeah.
their family.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Where are you from?
Richmond, Virginia.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
If there's someone who did not introduce himself on last night, why don't you raise your hand? Because I want to know who we have in boot camp tonight. Oh, let me see. Missy Liscombe. Hey, Miss Missy.
Hi.
Did you introduce yourself last night?
I
Did you
didn't.
introduce yourself last night, ma'am?
No.
Come on and tell us who you are and where you're from.
I'm Missy Lipscomb. I'm new to our school. I'm at the Nest at Palm Valley, and this is
Mhm.
my first time to do Enroll 20. So I'm excited to get started and get new ideas on how to enroll.
Well, welcome, and we are super excited to have you. Thank you so
Right.
much. Pleasure to meet you. I saw Amanda raised her hand. Amanda, can you unmute?
Hello.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, my name is Amanda. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Brand
Yeah.
new to childcare.
Okay.
Has been blessed with the opportunity to open and operate a center as of October. So this is something completely new for me. I have me and my
Yeah.
husband, Divine, is here.
Hey,
Well,
Divine.
Hey, how
Where
you
you at?
doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm
Oh,
doing
we love
well.
to see husband and wife teams.
yeah, so we've been submerging ourselves trying to get as much information as possible, all the
Very
resources.
good.
We have been blessed to have an amazing team of people who are more experienced than we are
Yeah.
in the industry, working with us as well. So we're here
Well,
to get
it's a
all the
pleasure to
information.
it's a pleasure, and y'all hang you in the right room. Do you hear me? You are in the right room. So we're super.
Amen.
All right, let's see who else we got. Sabrina, did you introduce yourself last night?
No, ma'am, I didn't.
Hey,
My name
Sabrina,
is
girl, tell us who
Sabri.
you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Sabri. I'm from Northern Kentucky, right across the bridge from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Come
Uh,
on.
yes, and I've been having my learning center, Bengal Tots, which is named after the Cincinnati Bengals, for since
Yes.
2013, so a little bit over 12 years now. And so this is my first enrollment boot camp, but not, or my, yes, Enroll 20 boot camp, but
Yeah.
not my first time with doing at different things with Miss Brandy. So I'm super excited about this.
Well, we are super excited that you are in the room. And again, you
Thank
are
you.
in the right place, and we are super excited to have you. Hang on in
Thank you.
there. We
Thank you.
look, I'm telling you what, we got the right
connection problem.
Can y'all hear
Did you
Dr.
introduce
D?
yourself last, ma'am?
Yes, they
Okay,
can.
I couldn't hear you for a second. Okay, I wanted to
Oh,
make sure that they can hear you. Can you hear her well? If so, can you put a one in the chat? If she's chopping up, put a two so we'll know. I'm trying
okay.
to see if it's me or somebody else.
Yeah. If y'all can hear me well, put gotcha.
Okay, as they say you breaking up a little bit. I can hear you now. So let's do the
Okay.
last introduction and then we'll get started.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Quintel, did you introduce yourself last night?
Yes, I did, but I'll do it again if you want me to.
Well, just look, just tell them your name and where you're from.
Quintel Henry, and I'm in Mebane, North Carolina. And to let y'all
Yay!
know, I enrolled 2 children today. So I got 7 since
Hey!
January 1.
That's what we wanted to hear. Come on, Quintel. That's what I'm talking about. Well, superb. We are super excited, y'all. Thank you so much, my dear. Y'all, look, put in the chat where you're from. We want to see from all over this nation where you're representing. And while you're putting where you're from in the chat tonight, I am super excited, y'all, about our visionaire. When we talk about our midwife of our millionaire midwife of childcare, let me tell you something. She is the midwife of momentum. She is helping push us, y'all, into a momentum that, let me tell you, if you just stay in the room and stay in the race, everything that you are believing for. She's the midwife of excellence. You want to walk in excellence? Stay in the room. She's the midwife of strategies and systems. If you're ready for it, hang on in there. She's the midwife, y'all, of legacy. And that's why I'm super excited about Mrs. and Coach Brandy Wood Smith, who's getting ready to pour into us tonight. We are in day 2, and I am super excited, y'all, because what we're getting ready to engage tonight on the power of our community partners and technology down and pour it into us. So get your pen and your paper ready, y'all, and let's receive our own Coach Brandy Wood Smith.
Yay. Thank you, Dr. D. I appreciate you so much, y'all. I'm excited because I went back and watched the recording last night and I saw literally all the comments and just, how much you guys are committed. And for those of you who have your husband, your spouse with you, me and my husband work together on a daily basis, or maybe you have your director here. I saw my daughter in the room, who is also one of my directors. Y'all, I want y'all to know this is a family affair. This is legacy building. And we all need each other. And tonight, we're going to be talking about a team powered enrollment. But I just want to start off by, congratulating you guys for showing up. Now, a little bit later, I'm going to be asking, did you take your survey? Did you take your pre-assessment? Hopefully you did do that. And if you notice, y'all, every day in school, I'm just going to share my screen real quick. Y'all, every day in school, I'm dropping like real strategies for you guys. So, not just we're teaching online, but if you look in school, I'm giving y'all things to do. And y'all said y'all was VIP. I didn't say y'all were VIP. But I don't see a lot of VIP behavior going on in school. So listen, I need y'all to actually respond and drop. So today I gave you guys some challenges, right? Contact 5 families that you have been talking to before. Set a goal to schedule some tours. Now I did mine. I went back in our system and I called some families. I got 2 tours that we set up for Friday. Because listen, you missed your tour, come on back. So I'm telling you, I'm gonna be doing these tasks every day. We're gonna be putting a task in the group. It may be me, it may be Bobby. I'm putting the task in the group, but look for it. Look for what day it is. Okay. So day 1 and day 2, I put some tasks in the group. On day one, you were just supposed to just drop what is your target for these 20 days. Now, like I said yesterday, and I want to reiterate for y'all, some of you will use February as your prep weeks, and that's totally fine. And you will start your Enroll 20 maybe the first Monday in March. Now, that don't mean we're not going to keep enrolling, but you may say, you know what, based on what I'm learning, I need to go back and retrain my staff, or I need to go freshen up my building. I need to, put this in place, and that's okay. But while you are doing that prep work, we're still enrolling. We're still doing tours, okay? Don't be like that lady who says, I'm gonna start my diet Monday. What Monday? I'm gonna start my diet Monday 2029, right? Monday is not a set day. That's not a starting point. I don't, it makes me not even want to even say the word Monday. You can start any day. I want y'all to put that in the chat. Any day. Tomorrow better be your Monday. Because I was so proud of Quintel. She said, I enrolled 2 students today. Quintel, listen, I'm right with you. I got in 1 registration fee and 1 mama who says she turning up paperwork. So I can only count 1 today. But listen, if I do 1 every day, I'm doing what I need to do. So I want to make sure that you guys are in school, especially as VIPs. Does everybody have access to school? If you do, say yes. And if you don't, say no. This is super important to me. Because if you go also to the classroom, you'll see that your 2026 bootcamp recordings, they're already in there. All right? They're already in there. We want to make sure, and Bobby, can you make sure you do like you did last time and put the homework right under it? That way nobody has an excuse about what they need to do. But guys, if you go to classroom, your resources are already there. The replays from last time is already there. Every class that we'll do, the replay will be right here under your classroom. Right? Your calendar reminds you. And guys, haven't we been doing a good job sending out reminders? Dr. D, will you let people in the room for me? Haven't we been doing a good job? You getting text message, emails. If you need a pigeon, you just let me know. Listen, whatever I need to do to get you in class, that's what we're going to do, okay? I want to make sure that you're in class every single day. And so that's why we're sending out all of our reminders and everything, all right? So is everybody in school? Do we need to get anybody in school? Let me check and see. If so, team, if you can drop the link, because I saw Miss Carolina says no. Let me see. I want to make sure everybody is in school. So we're going to make sure that you get that link. It will require you to answer some questions, and we don't have anybody pending. So we want to make sure that you get into school. All right. The next thing that I want to do with VIPs today is I want to look at some of your Google pages and some of your Facebook pages. Now, again, VIP behavior. Y'all pay extra to be here. You pay extra to spend extra time with me. I'm not reviewing anybody else's Google page, website, or their Facebook page. And we only have 1 person to send me their page. So Avery, if you drop your page below, I could probably get to yours tonight, but drop the actual link to the page. All right. Drop the actual link to the page. Now, Ms. Joyce sent over the name of her page. I don't think I have the actual link, but I can look it up. But for those of you who are on, if you guys can drop the actual link. Now, we talked about yesterday you having a digital home. In order to be like, I'm going to say, to be really prepared, there are a few. Teresa, please drop the link to your Facebook page or to your Google. All right. So we don't have to go and look for it. Like go to your Google page or to your Facebook page or to your website and drop the actual link. That way we can get to it really, really fast. So in order for you to be really visible, you have to have a digital home. Now, this digital home could be in multiple places. Google is everybody's digital home. So if you don't control Google, Google will do whatever it wants to do. All right. So you have to go in and you have to make sure that Google is doing what you wanted to do and not what, not what it wants to do. Your other digital home is, I believe everybody should have a website. Um, if you don't have a website, websites are not hard anymore. They used to be hard, but they're not hard anymore. And we have people who can get you websites up in a week, and they should not cost you thousands of dollars. And then the last digital home, just because most of our parents are on Facebook, I would suggest that you do a Facebook business page. I love Instagram. I do. But on Instagram, you can't leave reviews. The messaging is a little bit different. But if you serve a real young parent, I'm not telling you not to have Instagram. Do both, but I'm telling you to please have a Facebook page. So let's look at Miss Joyce's Facebook page. So if you have at least all three of those, Google, website, and at least some kind of social media, you're off to a good start. Now, in our workbook yesterday, I did show you guys, and let me go to it real quick because I don't want to skip over this. All right, thank you guys. And Bobby will capture anybody we don't get to tonight, and we'll start with you guys tomorrow. We're going to try to get through as many as we can. Let me let this workbook come up, and then as soon as the workbook reloads, I'm going to show you, because it shows you all the digital homes and what should you be doing for that digital home. So I'll come back to it. All right, so let's go to Miss Joyce. Y'all can hear and see me well? Because I'm trying to make sure her page is fully loaded. Because I'm looking for a banner and I don't see one. Okay, good. So Miss Joyce, do you guys have a picture here? Or you need to add a picture there? You can come off mute.
We have a picture there. I'll double check with Miss Alicia and Miss Sarah
Okay,
to find out for sure.
Okay, because one is not loading for me, and I don't know if it's on my end. I'm hoping that it's not on my end, but I will say that that banner picture is super important. Okay.
Okay.
So it says close now. Is this your right phone number?
Yes.
Okay, because guys, that's one of the things you want to make sure that your phone number is correct. Now she has a linked page. Now the one thing I noticed, and I'm glad they did post something. The last time they posted was a little over a month ago, January 9th, right? So they missed the opportunity for MLK Day. They missed the opportunity for 100 days of school. They missed the opportunity for Valentine's Day. And they also missed the opportunities to actually just tell people that they're enrolling. And it's great that they are honoring different people, but nothing here says I am enrolling, right? And so the last three posts are good, they're educational, but what says you're enrolling, what says you're hiring, right? So my next few posts, I want to encourage you. I see you have this we're hiring post down here. So I know you have some graphics, but I don't see any, a lot of enrolling. The last enrollment post that y'all posted was in June. So I know that's not the last time you needed a kid. Okay. So you want to make sure that you guys get some. Yeah. And like, if you don't go and look at it, you don't know. Let's look at this link and see where it goes to. So this goes to a for sale link. All right. So I will go back to my Facebook page. This adamschool.com is not taking them to your website.
Okay. And that should be jbadamschool.com.
Okay. So they just need to go in and actually correct the website.
Okay.
Okay. You see little things, y'all? And the other one of the things that I see right away is that y'all only have 5 reviews. Now, y'all been in business over 30 years, correct?
Correct.
So we need more than 5 reviews. Now, you may have more reviews on Google, but you need some of your true JB Adams lovers to go in and give you guys some reviews. And you have mostly good reviews. I'm gonna tell y'all, nobody's gonna have a perfect review history. Somebody gonna get mad and somebody gonna put something stupid on your review. It is the name of the game. I just try to respond to them all. But most of them recommend you. So you just need to get a few more reviews, like to bump it up, and you need some um new reviews. Do I recommend? Yes, I do recommend. Right.
Okay.
And so they can just go in. What do you recommend about JB Adams School? So now, do you say Fifth Ward?
No, it's in Cashmere Gardens.
So you say Cashmere Gardens, which is like
Yes.
right next door.
With the K.
Did I spell it right?
Yes. Well, thank you, Miss Brandy.
Sure, my pleasure. My pleasure. But you want to have some you want to have some your parents to do it too. You want them to, give you 5 stars. You want to make sure that you have more and more people do that, because a review is different than a recommendation. So in a review, they get to give their stars and all of those things, but recommendations do help as well. So those are some immediate things I would do. And the next thing, I want to see what happens when I message you. So when you message a school or business, um, you want to do an automated message. All right, you have one. It says, "Hi, thank you for contacting us. We received your message and appreciate you reaching out." I would suggest that you go ahead and say you can reach us at or add your website. All right.
Okay.
And your girls probably know how to do this, because on your end, when you go into your messages, it's like you can edit your automated message. All right.
Okay.
Now, I've done Miss Joyce, but just by looking at us do Miss Joyce's, what do you need to go do to your page? Now, you want to make sure you check your links. You want to make sure you check and make sure your pictures are loading, because that's super important. You want to make sure that you check and see when is the last time you posted. And y'all, it's not just her. I got on all of my staff today. I called them. I was like, "What are Valentine's pictures? What are Valentine's pictures?" Another thing that you want to make sure that you do, and I'm just going to show this to you guys now, is you also want to make sure that whatever's on your Facebook page is also on your Google page, right? And so I'm looking at hers. I'm gonna look up JB Adams, because this is what parents do. Now, it showed me the school a minute ago.
That's it right there with the logo.
Okay. And so I want to look at your Google review. So this is your website. But the first thing a parent is going to do is they're going to go here. First thing it shows you is your Facebook. It whether you link it to Facebook or not, y'all, what I need you to understand is it links you to Facebook. Okay? So it's super, super important that you do that. Are you open at 5:30?
Yes.
Okay. These are your new hours?
Yes.
Okay. Shoot. And so the one person that had something bad to say was that the school is a real big room. So, I mean, she didn't say nothing bad happened. So, I would have responded to that. We love our school. It has a family feel. It's one thing that our families in Cashmere Gardens have always loved about us, or I would clarify that, we have a room for our after schoolers if this is no longer correct. You can also add photos. There are no photos on your Google page, right? And so nobody knows what this school looks like. So there are some things that you may want to add there to make it a little bit better. You can add photos like now hiring, now enrolling, pictures of your kids doing something fun. You can add photos to that actual Google page, okay?
Okay.
Now, thank you, Miss Joyce, for letting us be in your business, girl.
No
That
problem.
took a lot of courage,
No problem.
Can y'all give her a hand? Because that took so much courage. Okay. So Bobby is going to take a list of everybody who dropped theirs in the chat. And I'm gonna go to one more. Amanda put up her Google first. So I'm gonna go to her Google. Prestige Prep Academy. And it shows me your Facebook page. Good job, good job. So you have no reviews, right? And so I want to encourage you to get some reviews, whether they're from past parents, from people who work with you in the past that just say, is your center new?
It's new. We just opened October 1st.
So you can have some people that have like worked with you in the past be like, oh, I'm so happy for you, Amanda, for opening your first school. That parent that was your first parent, you could be like, can you give us a review? But you need some reviews, okay? You also really don't have any pictures. So you want to go in and you want to add a website, you want to add a picture, and you have never claimed this, so you're not controlling this. You see, he says own this business.
We just created it yesterday when you gave us the assignment. So it said that we had to wait for it to be
you got to get the code in the mail. Okay.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. They listening, Lord. Thank you, God. Hallelujah. I love it. I love it. So
when we look at this, we've been staying on top of trying to.
Okay, I'm just to get over there. I'm just getting your business. This is so good because that's what it takes, because the first thing you do when y'all want to go to a restaurant, you go to Instagram or Google. You want to see their reviews. You want to see their food. Same thing. Same thing. So let's go to her Facebook page. To say that you guys are new and that you already have 254 followers, kudos to you. Kudos to you. That means that you have been putting your page out there. Maybe you let people follow you along on the journey. So this is so cute. Except this elephant. Y'all know I don't fool with elephants.
That's our little mascot.
Okay. Now, anywho. Okay. Now, I love the picture because it shows kids of all races. But get somebody to design you a banner.
Okay.
With your logo that's not generic, or you design it on Canva. Okay. Just you want it to have your logo on it, the name of your school. You just want to upgrade your banner just a little bit.
Okay.
Is this my phone number?
Yes, that's our center number.
Okay. Let me see if your hours. Okay, are these your right hours?
No, they are not.
What's your hours?
6:30 to 5:30.
Okay, so you may want to fix that because I had parents. I think it should be till 6, but that's not my choice of my business. Most parents who get off at 5 or 5:15, they can't get to you by 5:30. However, I have a school right now. We close at 6, but we're open right now from 7 to 5. And so that's what we're explaining to parents. But if you need longer hours, as we get more students, these will be our regular hours. All right.
Okay.
Well, I love that you have a little poster up here. All right, you guys doing some activities. This is what parents want to see. Yay, yay, yay. So whoever is enrolling, whoever is doing your captions, make sure they put like periods or dashes in your phone number.
Okay.
And just someone put a little bit more love. At Prestige, we're proud to have all of our new families. If you're interested in being one of our new Prestige families, please call us at. Put a little bit more stank on it. Just a, you know, you know. I appreciated the video. They edited the video. Put a little bit more love
Okay.
on the text. If you don't know how to do this, and y'all, we are getting into our general time, so I don't have a lot of time, so because I don't want to get in trouble. And see, that's why I be wanting everybody to be VIP. Look at me. So you can always go to ChatGPT, was one of my favorite sites. Now I gave y'all already a month's worth of social media. Some of y'all may not want to start it until March because we won't go over the social media until like the end of the week. But you can put the caption that you put in. Let me see. I think I copied it. All right. You can put what you put in.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen. I don't type a lot. I just talk to my chat GPT. Hey, I want to make some captions for this daycare center. They are one of my clients and they're looking for parents to enroll. Can you give me some short captions that would make this better and more professional? Uh, and what's the name of the school? Prestige.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm spelling something wrong.
Prestige, Prestige Prep. Mm-hmm. Prep Academy.
Give me at least 10 she can rotate. These need to be enrollment focused. You can also suggest the video or picture she should use with it. Because we ain't got time to work hard. We got a lot of other stuff to think about,
Mm-hmm.
So, because I have a lot of time, so here's one, a clean shot of a teacher classing, engage with students, limited space available. Your child deserves more than babysitting. They deserve preparation, enroll in prestige prep. Now I'm gonna tell it that this is some trash, okay? Because they could have did better. Okay, Chad, you can do better than this. I said medium length, but I need you to do some storytelling, pull on parents' emotion, let them know that this is the best preparatory that they can send their kid to. Period. I need you to act as a high level social media manager so they can get the results that they need. Yeah, don't give me this trash. I talk to Chatty real bad. And I don't always read what I write. But listen, all right. One day you walk in kindergarten. Now I want to tell some stories.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between childcare and preparation? When they keep children safe until pickup, other builds thinkers, leaders, and okay,
I like
preparatory.
that. Yes.
Okay. The future you is going to thank the present you. Choose structure, choosing preparation, choosing an environment that challenges your child to grow and proceed. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I need those.
Good job, Chad. Good job. All right. So I'm going to share the link with you in the chat. All right. Anybody who wants that, you can kind of look at what I did and you can take it from there. All right, guys, that is the end of our VIP session. So I'm going to start recording. I'm sorry.